Oh, refusing instructions.
今ここに立つことが良策とは思えません。
では聞こう。代理人桂木さんさ。
Ah, she's his proxy, okay.
な事件だと推定されます。
彼の記憶が正しいとすればな。
記憶の外的操作は認められませんが。
Ah, has anything been tampered with?
そうしていなかった。確認は取れまい。
AC recorder, they're recording their memories as they go, that would make sense.
これが予測される第13使徒以降とリンクする可能性は
The angels are getting better and better.
的なつながりは否定されます。
Oh, they're not coordinated, but they are. It feels like they're improving. I don't know.
どう思うかね、碇君。使徒は知恵を身につけ始めています。残された時間は。
Time short. The fourth to be qualified. Ooh. Oh, are we getting a fourth pilot? Toji's becoming a pilot?
週2回は必ず顔出してんのよ。妹思いのいいお兄さんよね。
Ah, wants to protect his sister. That's his motivation. Yeah.
レイ、今日はいいのか？
はい。明日赤木博士のところに行きます。
What do you have? Well, maybe you'll see a new Eva as well for him. I'm imagining a black one for him for some reason. That seems to be his color. Okay, yep. Something's wrong there. Big red orb.
消滅？確かに第二支部が消滅したんだな。はい、すべて確認しました。
Oh. A whole building gone?
8、7、6、5。
In Nevada. Area 51.
コンタクト。
So something's happened there. Was that an angel destroyed it?
エヴァンゲリオン4号機並びに半径89キロ以内の関連研究施設は
Ah, that would have been his Evangelion, okay.
材質の強度不足から設計初期段階のミスまで32,700
Oh, we're already talking about the possibility of angels taking over Avas.
でも爆発ではなく消滅なんでしょ？つまり消えたと。
多分ディラックの海に。
Yeah, it wasn't just an explosion. Wow.
米国政府も第一支部までは失いたくないみたいね。3号機と4号機はあっちが建造権を主張してこう。
Oh, yeah, yeah, because Unit 2 is Asuka's, so it's 4 that they've lost, but there's still a Unit 3 that we haven't seen as an audience.
試作されたダミープラグです。レイのパーソナルが移植されています。ただ人の心、魂のデジタル化は
Ray's personality is digitized into this?
パイロットの思考の真似をするただの機械です。
Wow. I mean, if you could replicate that, you could have Ray piloting a bunch of Avas at once, yeah. But no heart or soul.
まだ問題が残っていますが。
構わん。エヴァが動けばいい。
They haven't figured out how to digitize a soul yet. Oh, look at that again.
松代で行います。
テストパイロットは？
ダミープラグはまだ危険です。
Is this them almost like copying or extracting her brain?
食事にしよう。
Oh, that beam of light coming out of his... It was in the background, but it looked like it was like beaming right at Ray.
だからってこの私にお昼なしで過ごせってのあんたは。
なんや、また夫婦喧嘩かいな。
Oh, look how red they are, yeah. Her blushing is a bit more pink and his is more red.
フォースチルドレンが見つかったの。昨日ね。
Okay. It's funny, yeah. Fourth children. They use the past tense children.
よりにもよってこの子なの。仕方ないわよ。候補者を集めて保護してあるのだから。
Yeah, it's gotta be Toji with the focus he's had this episode.
私たちにはそういう子供たちが必要なのよ。みんなで生き残るためにはね。
Yeah, surely you want as many pilots as possible, as many eggs in the basket.
帰り頼むわ。
Yeah, she's always kind of left behind. Now we know what happened last time he came to Nami's place, so... Yeah. Ring the bell this time.
炒まって入るんはようないと思うで。
しょうがないよ。ここに入れても見ないだけだし。
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the footmarks. She never takes her shoes off. She's just drinking out of a beaker as well. Yeah, she just doesn't have the social skills.
わしは手伝わんで。男のすることやない。
でも美里さんに嫌われるよ、そういうの。
Well, if Misato says so.
変わったな。
何が？
シンジや。
Yeah, he's grown so
初めて
much.
会った時は正直いけすかんやっちゃと思うとったけど。
Yeah, things are being cleaned up. How does she feel about it?
ありがとう。
Okay. Not used to yeah, people doing nice things for her.
感謝の言葉。初めての言葉。
The very first words.
なかったのに。
Oh, it's her first time thanking someone doing something for her, yeah.
その最も弱い生物が弱さゆえ手に
We've created our own Garden of Eden here, okay?
迎撃要塞都市遅れに遅れていた第7次建設も終わる。いよいよ完成だな。
Oh, the final construction phase is finally coming to an end.
事故委員会にどう報告するつもりだ。
Oh, that looks amazing. I love the glimmer of the water.
ここと初号機が残っていれば十分だ。
しかし委員会は決闘。
Unit 1 is all that matters.
君はどうなのかな。
いいんですか、梶さん。桂木さんや。
その前にその口を塞ぐよ。
お仕事進んでる？
いや、ぼちぼちだな。
Wow.
地下のアダムとマルドゥック機関の秘密知ってるんでしょ？
Ah, classified. You can't tell her that.
都合よくフォースチルドレンが見つかる。この裏は何？
一つ教えとく。
Was he already set up?
マルドゥック機関は存在しない。影で操っているのはネルフそのものさ。
ネルフその
Nerves pulling all of the strings, of course it is.
調べてみるんだな。
707。シンジ君の学校？
Oh, Shinji's school is set up to like make them. Oh, Asahi, Asahi vending machine. Yeah, we had the Fila product placement before as well, didn't we? Yeah.
梶さんってもっと真面目な人だと思ってました。
Wow, being up front.
碇真司君。
すいません。
Say it how it is, yeah.
追加ですか？
ああ、可愛いだろ。俺の趣味さ。
Melon as well. It's much more cultural in Japan, isn't it? You know, you give it as gifts. It's much more expensive.
辛いのは嫌いか？
好きじゃないです。
楽しいことを見つけたかい？
Helping others. He likes helping others.
やはりそうだわ。シンジ君のシンクロ率が落ちてきている。どういうこと？
Ah, he's got something on his mind. Yeah,
事件の時何かがあったんでしょうね。精神的なものが。
something psychological.
なんや。なんかやったの？いや、心当たりないわ。
Oh, Shinji's noticing. Yeah.
昨日の新横須賀どうだったの？バッチシ。ところでちょいと気になる情報を仕入れた。
I did wonder if it could have been him just because he was away. You know,
アメリカで建造中だったやつさ。
were they away training him? But no, it is. I think it's going to be Toji.
なあ、シンジからも頼んでくれよ。乗りたいんだよ、エヴァーに。本当に知らないんだよ。
Yeah, Shinji really doesn't know much.
やっぱ末端のパイロットには関係ないからな。言わないってことは知らなくても。
Yeah, it's probably not told that on purpose. Less to worry about.
セカンドインパクトというこの世の地獄から再び立ち上がったのです。
They learn so much. So much of their teaching is just about the second impact.
これからの時代を担う君たち若い世代が。
Ah, he doesn't seem happy. Maybe he's contemplating it.
終盤なんだからちゃんと机並べて日誌つけなさ
A
い。
lot of responsibility on him,
まだやったんやで。終わったらやるわ。
鈴原っていつも
even with school.
だからこう見えても私意外と料理うまかったりするんだ。
She offering to make him lunches?
残飯処理ならいくらでも手伝うで。
手伝って。
Okay, there we go. Frame it as him helping her out with the leftovers.
これ私たちのシンクロデータね。え、4人？何？
Yeah, she's seeing.
どういうこと？フォースチルドレンがなんでこいつなの？いや、わかんな
They still haven't officially said it's him, but it's gotta be. Oh, here's the Ava. Yeah, black with a bit of blue. Coming in on a cross though, you know? Yeah, it looks very much like his outfit that he usually wears, actually. Ah, what are you thinking, man? Struggling with it. There we go, Unit 1 in all its glory. I guess I'm officially a weeb now. I've got my first anime figure. Well, I've got a Nobara figure up there, but it was like from a blind bag. This is like a proper, you know, built figure. Even connects up at the back, the plug point. Yeah. Okay, so that's episode 17 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Another great episode. Obviously, major setup for Toji here. He's going to be the 4th pilot. I assume they never officially confirm it, but it's pretty much confirmed, right? Just from the initial title card to the cut of him, I'm like, okay, that's him. There was a slight doubt where I was like, is it going to be Kensuke? Just because they were saying he was away. Was he away training? But I think it's going to be Toji. And you can see just how much his demeanor changes when he finds out. I think it's just like this added responsibility, so much responsibility. He's already looking after his sister, right? He was talking about like making his food and everything, all of this responsibility for him. And it feels like, you know, there's a lot of, as I said, themes of like puberty, but it's really this kind of becoming an adult, taking up responsibility of becoming an adult. And a lot of these kids are almost living like adults, you know, they're not living with their parents, they're living in these different situations where Hikari is making food for her sisters, Toji is looking after his sister, you know, there's a lot of maturing these kids have had to do very early. And we learn this episode that maybe the whole school, or at least the class, there's this code 707, look into it. Shinji's class, this class is a setup for them to, it's like an Ava training program. So maybe we will get Kensuke and maybe Hikari as Ava pilots as well at some point. And like, it's not just them being 14, there is definitely similarities in them and their relations with their parents and things like that as well, isn't there? That seems to be a running theme with the pilots too. And then we've got confirmation. I mean, we already knew about the Maggie and, you know, putting brains into machines, but we've got this confirmation here that they have managed to clone Ray's personality and put it into this dummy pilot. They said it's not quite the same as a human, there's no soul or heart, but they're getting there. I think this is, you know, going there. There's something with, you know, humans interfacing with technology, interfacing with Avas, you know, we're going somewhere with this. Now that they've got that, they can like clone Ray's personality into loads of these dummy pilots. You could have a whole fleet now of Avas piloted by Ray. And with Ray's personality as well, she's very like timid and submissive and, you know, ready to take orders. You know, she does what she's told, which is like perfect for like an army of Avas, really, isn't it? If you did the same with Asuka, you're not going to get the same results there. You know, she's going to question why things are done and she's going to be hot-headed, go off and make rash decisions. But with Ray, you've kind of got a soldier there, it feels like. I'm imagining that's what they're doing with her in that like test tube, and there's that massive complex of what looks like a brain. It's like pipes forming the shape of a brain. I assume that's what they're doing there with her in there. They're like scanning her and duplicating her consciousness or her personality at least, to be able to do these dummy pilot cockpits, you know. And yeah, we do get a little glimpse of Unit 3 there. Kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, it was black. Kind of looks like what Toji wears normally, his tracksuit. You know, it's it looks kind of black with some purple highlights, purple details, and I'd like to see it in motion as well, just to see a bit more of what it can do. Does it have any speciality, you know? I don't know, yeah, is there anything special it can do? That will be interesting to see as well. Anything that kind of reflects his personality, perhaps, although his personality has shifted this episode. Well, not his personality has shifted, but his demeanor has after finding out he's going to be a pilot here. I wonder if he'll even accept the role. Maybe, you know, he's being very quiet after finding out the news that they're offering it to him. Maybe he'll say no. It's too much responsibility for him with everything else and schoolwork and everything, but that's what this school potentially is, you know, incubating them into becoming pilots. And yeah, Mizuto, she's still going around questioning, you know, asking what's up with Adam and everything. We still haven't got many answers there. We've seen Adam as an audience, but there's still many mysteries of Nerve, and I'm imagining, you know, this is episode 17. Things are going to have to start ramping up as well as we get into what's coming up to the finale, really. There's this interesting pattern I've noticed actually with anime. Episode 19, for a lot of anime, episode 19 is where things go down, or like are considered like great episodes, like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Demon Slayer. There's quite a few episode 19s that are big ones, and I think it's just because of where it is placed in the show, you know, that's kind of where things start to get serious for the finale, especially in, you know, a dual core anime where it's 25, 26, 24 episodes. So I'm imagining things are going to start to get serious, things are going to start to ramp up, especially after this episode, because this episode was great in terms of character and everything, but it was quite a tame episode. There was, you know, no Ava action, no Angel action at all, which I don't mind in the slightest, but it was a slower, more contemplative episode because I feel like we're, yeah, starting to get into the back end of the show now. And as well, one thing I noticed, maybe in symbolism, there were some gorgeous shots here, right? But all of the shots were at sunset. Sun setting on everything. Are we going into night? Are things getting darker? I know supposedly it's a very dark show, and the ending, as I've said before, you know, it gets quite abstract and cerebral. So I'm excited to see where we're going with this. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. And if you really love this, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all the future uploads. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.